Everybody, and welcome back to Local Farmer's Diary. My name's Johnny. I'm your host here for the show, and today we are going to take Granddad's Chevy out. Pretty good weather, kind of cool, overcast, but no threat of rain. And we're going to go check out our cabbage harvest. Contractor rolled in here a little earlier today and got set up there on the cabbage field. Said he was going to work on the cabbage first. Make his way over to the red cabbage, onions, and then carrots. Recall we talked about the deal that we've set up with this guy. He's going to basically harvest our vegetables for us at a rather steep commission rate of 25%. So yeah, it's a little on the high side, but really not much we can do about it. We just don't have the equipment to bring these cabbages in ourselves efficiently. So he rolled his equipment in, and he's got some big time equipment. Brought in a semi and a big trailer, all the cabbage. And he brought in a low loader on another semi with the harvester on it. And then he brought in another truck trailing the header for the harvester. One driver has gone back to pick up other trailers for the onions over here. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. At any rate, went back to get the header for the onions, so it leaves him a couple people short. And we're going to basically be driving the semi for him today. Park this over here, out of the way. We're shut. Yeah, these truck doors on these old trucks are heavy. He's already been out here working, and it looks like he might have himself a full load already. Field of red cabbage. Beautiful. He brought over this semi, big trailer, all our cabbages. Actually, this trailer is going to be used, I guess, to haul all of the vegetables. Cabbages, we're not really going far with the cabbages, just because we're going to take them down here to a warehouse that the farmer's market's going to use. We're basically going to drop these off, and then the farmer's market is going to, their staff's going to come in and basically put these in individual totes, set them up better for individual resale. Cut down here, squaring off the corner, make it easier to make his normal runs. And as it turns out, the warehouse is right here, right next door. So they use the building, the white building over here at the animal dealer as the farmer's market's warehouse. I'm going to bring this over here and this is unloaded. Need to kind of keep track of where we're at. Then we can pay our contractor who's done the field. Let me go ahead and go on in here and talk to the folks at the office, and I'll be right back with you. They are all set up. They know exactly what they need to do. We're going to keep track of how much I dump in there. 59,000 liters. So know exactly how much we need to pay Frank. Frank's got to work again. Yep, there he is. Frank decided to work on this little area first. You guys won't mind. Down here and mow the grass. Gonna sit here and kind of wait on Frank for a little bit. I'll catch you guys sometime this afternoon. Oh, looks like he is ready to go. I was just chilling here under the tree having lunch. Back in the truck. Don't need this guy wanting to try to claim 30%, saying that I was slowing him down. On up in here. This load offloaded. Go ahead and get going. All right. Load number 2. Not sure how many loads we're going to get out of here, but looks like the yield is going pretty good. Now the red cabbage, we've got a load of red cabbage already sold to the restaurant down here, just around the corner, down the road a little bit. The red cabbage for their salads and some other dishes that they prepare. They pride themselves in buying local produce when possible. I'm going to go on into the office and see what they thought of that first load that we brought over. It seems they liked that load. First load was really nice size heads, consistent. Nice looking. Any pests or anything in there, so that was good to see. Good, clean product. That will demand quite the price. Farmers market per tray. I'm going to see if I can't maybe hitch a ride with this guy, and that'd be fun, right? Let's see. He'd be amenable to this. Maybe not. See if I can't flag him down, and we'll see if we can't document the process of running a big harvester like this thing here. Well, surprise, everybody! Talked to him about it would be possible to ride along, and he told me, well, there's really no room in here. I have a small operator cab for such a big piece of machinery, and like, you know what? What if I showed you how to operate this thing and let you maybe clear off that little area over the other side of the house? Serious? Because this thing is like $750,000 worth of agricultural machinery. Hey, Joe. Really not that hard to operate. We've operated a combine before. Definitely have run combines before. Showed me the ropes, and well, here we are. What a piece of machinery. Turned around here. Before we have any traffic come. Let's go ahead and do another little room here around the headland side. Imagine the old times we were out here, bag around our shoulders, knife in our hands, and we were basically bent over, cutting the heads of cabbage off the plant and putting it in a satchel. When the satchel was full, we'd bring it back to a trailer, dump it in the side of the trailer, and then repeat that process for, gosh, days on end, it seemed like. Now they just bring in this massive piece of machinery. And before you know it, I feel that would take probably a half dozen folks a good couple days to get cleared out. Matter of an afternoon, basically. Be able to completely clear the whole field. That is just crazy wonder of technology. on our fuel level. A little more. We'll be able to hold this whole area. Isn't that the tightest turning radius, but it's still pretty nimble for being as big as it is. I think probably because it articulates there in the middle. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up. I think you guys have kind of get the gist on how this thing is working. I'll turn it back over to the Pro. And finish off the field. Rash should be coming by here sometime around 2 o'clock. And we'll be able to document this process from the bird's eye perspective. Now that we got our good old trusty eye in the sky. Thanks for something there. Go ahead and get some serious call-in music on. Well, I think we probably have about 2 more loads before we are done this field. Need to tabulate out what our commission is that we need to pay Frank. If you don't mind riding along just one more time. See where we all stand. Amazing afternoon in that field. Time around 4 o'clock. None of that wouldn't be possible without Frank's equipment, and well, he knows it, and that's why he can command such a high crop share percentage. Because without him, we'd be out there for days. Not the old-fashioned way. Also knows that we really can't afford the equipment to do it on a larger scale like he can. Of course, he runs all around Pennsylvania this time of year. Paid for that machinery more than 3 times over, I suspect, over the years. Number of farms, the number of fields that he's been able to work. Park this here and see if he's got another full load for us or not. Just absolutely incredible. Incredible. 4 after 4 and we are done this thing. This would have taken us... Oh, this would have taken us ages. Got to do all this by hand. Bring a crew in. Labor costs would have just been tremendous. Go ahead and get this unloaded. Go into the office and see what our total is for the day. We'll settle up with Frank. That job unloaded. See what our total is. $163,000 in cabbages. Unreasonable. That's outstanding. Crazy. Incredible. A bit hard to digest. And Frank's take and all that is basically $41,000. $41,000 for a day's work. No wonder he can afford all this equipment. park this truck here because he gets the right header. Come in here and grab the red cabbage. Not really sure why he needs a different header than one he used over here in this field, but at any rate, go over here and settle up with Frank. Conversation with him, and come back and close out the video. Alright, so we gave Frank his cash. He probably, through the magic of the overlay, $41,000 leaving our bank account, heading over to his. That he's probably going to turn in for the evening. Got a room down at the local hotel. One town over. Be back out here early in the morning to harvest the red cabbage. Go head on in here to dinner themselves. Figure out how we're going to spend our cabbage fortune. Hey guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, please go ahead and click that like button. Fun little video to put together. Now, we're not going to necessarily do a video for every single harvest crop. We've kind of harvested our cabbage. Probably be harvesting the red cabbage off camera. And I suspect we'll probably come back for onions and carrots just for funsies. Do those videos. Yeah, we're going to do the red cabbage off camera. Pretty much cabbage, just red, right? This map got some pretty good prices for these vegetable crops. $163,000 worth of revenue from 6 acres worth of cabbage. Wow. Definitely going to help us expand our field operations if we want to do it that way. Definitely be able to buy our own harvester next year. We won't have to rely on Roger. So until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.